All right, let's check out who's who in the zoo here today. But this is actually a first for us. We have never had, oops. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Ohrmundt Simmentals. All right, it is Saturday morning. It is the day before Easter. That being said, we're getting right into feeding right away because I was gone this morning, went to Bethany's family. They're like an hour east of us. So that was a good deal. That was fun. Good to see them. Don't get to see them too often. Tell me they ran out of water in their big water tank without telling me they ran out of water. But that's usually what they do. Oh, well, the nice thing is there's hardly any water in it, so I can clean it out. Just a little bit of a swish. All right, I'm gonna turn this on while we're out feeding on the field, but I am not gonna turn it on all the way. That's only open like a third. And then we'll crank it all the way open when we get back. Oh, and don't forget, we are trying to hit 2,000 subs by the beginning of haying season, or June 1st. Take your pick. Whichever happens second. That's our goal. I'll try and do my best on my end. You guys help me out on your end. All right, bail for the cows. Everybody seems pretty calm, cool, and collected out here, but they're ready for their hay. Photo let me know that she wanted some scratches. So we got those in. She got her scratches. That's a good sign. I read one in front there. That's Gogglegurg's calf. One of the ones that we treated. Doing really good. And then we got Helga's calf, who likes plastic. What do you want? All right. Yep, mineral looks good. Nah, he's licking salt. All right, following everybody else out. I think this one's gonna turn out really good. All right, let's check out who's who in the zoo here today. See how everybody's doing. There he is. And we got this dude. Look, he's already like getting a hump on his back. This guy is just a bruiser. His mom raises good calves every year. That's one of the only reasons I put up with her little bit of BS at calving. Sometimes there's a couple, you just got to kind of put up with them a little bit. If she was really bad, it would be a different story. She's tolerable. She's snotty. I wouldn't get in a pen with her right after she has a calf, but she's not terrible. And we got Photo's daughter. She's actually starting to darken up already. But she has got big hip. Nice, and I like how square a couple of those factor daughters are. Mic drop. But yeah, everybody out here looks really, really good. It's amazing what a little bit of sunshine will do for these guys. If we get this done and have enough ambition, we're not sure what our plans are yet tonight. My sister is in town. My nephew plays baseball for the University of Stevens Point, which is about a half hour south of us, and they had a tournament this weekend. So my sister and brother-in-law and the girls are up, and they watched some of that. I think he had a game that started at 3 today. And then I'm not sure if we're doing like our family Easter festivities tonight or what, so we'll see. Because honestly, I really didn't get to hang out with them at Christmas because I was sick. So, yeah. Get feeding done, then we'll see what we want to do yet. Apparently, I still had it turned on too much. We lost a few gallons. Oops. Alright, so everybody is fed, and we're down at the shop. We ended up getting a 3/4 inch drive impact. It is a pneumatic, and it says it only needs like 90 psi, which I think we run our tank at like 95. So we're gonna try it. We also thought having a 3/4 inch drive impact would be nice for dealing with the duals on the tractor, just having a little more schnot. So this one is 1100 foot-pound torque. I think our Milwaukee I think is only a 450, and then our Air is a 600. So this will definitely be a step up for us, almost double what our current Air one is. So, and also we picked up the 2 3/16 socket for this thing because it wasn't 2 1/2. We measured a couple more times because the 2 1/2 or 2 1/4 was really loose. So whatever, we'll get it. We also have the heat too, so we'll get the damn thing off.
You're welcome.
Just needed more. You're welcome. I think so. And maybe we'll probably work on it a little bit tomorrow, but not sure how much like Easterish type stuff we're gonna do. We shall see. But I also did get my 4-wheeler tuned up a little nicer. I got that throttle position sensor where it needs to be. I probably didn't need to replace that, since ultimately finding out that the spark plug was actually not all the way in. But for the $10 it cost to replace it, it's fine. Then I know I have a new one on, so not a big deal. But running good now, so. All right, that's enough for today. I got some family festivities to go to, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey, good morning. All right, it is Sunday morning. It's Easter morning, so happy Easter. And just getting out here, so it's a little late, but did do some Easter stuff this morning, and then we're gonna head down to Mom and Dad's in a little bit. But I'm gonna fill up this water tank. When I was actually at church and checked the cameras, I had saw nothing was going on this morning when I was looking. And we have this happen every once in a while. And of course she's filthy. But Whitey Gergs had her calf. and it is a heifer. And I'm gonna have to get a lot of bedding in here, as we'll pen her up. I'll give her a pretty big spot, but just to kind of let them have their own area. But yeah, that officially concludes calving 2025. So that's cool. It is a heifer, like I said. I did not check it yet for horns, because there is a potential for that. So hopefully she doesn't have them. And hopefully this one isn't back crap crazy, because it seems like Whitey Gergs has had 3 heifers, 1 steer, or 3 heifers and a bull. The bull, he was fine. Nothing wrong with that guy. Not even a hint of an issue. And then the other 3 heifers, one including Joey, which we kept around for a while, just, especially Joey was actually probably the better of the 3 heifers. Oh yeah, and she's a little dirty. That she had it back in that back spot, and we really haven't been keeping that bedded really well because they've been coming outside. So I'll get that bedded down, and I'm gonna pen them up with these gray gates, so she'll have her own good sized pen. But this is actually a first for us. We have never had all of our calving done before May, in April. We have said before, if we could get all of our calves done and calved out in May before June, that for us that was always a good thing. But the fact that we're done before May even started, that's pretty cool. And then another thing with Whitey Gergs is I had noted she got kind of behind schedule the last couple years, or at least a few years ago she was. And now last year she picked up a month, and this year she actually picked up like 5 or 6 weeks. So good sign. Well, she's definitely not too shabby. So mostly just bedded this back half, but you can tell she laid down in some of the stuff that was a little soupier. But that's just because I had the bale for the cows kind of in this back pen area, so like right in here, got a little bit wetter from them always standing and tramping in there. So she'll be fine. She looks really, really good. Mom's been doing a good job keeping her clean. And as far as I can tell, she is polled. And she's not like going crazy yet. So we'll have to just keep an eye on her, see how she does. But this year only one Fleck heifer will stay, whether that's Deja's or maybe it's hers, maybe it's Whitey Gergs. But I am a little tainted by the last 3. Joey was not keeping Joey was, it was at least all right. It was fine. Like Joey had that HP Bravo bull calf, and we didn't have any issues with him before we sold him. I don't know what it was with the 3 heifers that we got out of her, because Whitey Gergs is, she's fine. I can do whatever. I can go in there. There's no problem. Move her around, do whatever. She is a 0 issue animal. But yeah, 2025 calving, that's a wrap. You know, we've had our bumps and bruises this year. That's for certain. But we do have a lot of calves out there that are doing pretty well. It is Easter. Calf's looking fine. We're gonna head down to Mom and Dad's and do some Easter type festivities and maybe do some little bit of farm stuff later. Obviously we got to feed later, but we'll see. Alrighty. So had a good afternoon with the fam. My sister and her family went back home. They got about a 3-hour drive to get home. But even they joked that it doesn't even feel like a long trip anymore, because they do so much. The girls and my nephew used to also do so much travel sports that their average trip is like 6 hours. So the 3-hour drive seems disgustingly short. So, all right. So coming in, and Dad's just gonna chill out at home. My brother is actually still over there. He lives on the other side of town, so he's still there. So him and his family, my other niece got there a little bit late, so he's gonna chill out at home. I told him I'd take care of feeding, so just checking out the new calf. Probably gonna have to throw a little more bedding in here. It looks like 913 that's that 913 heifer. She was ridden pretty darn hard. You can see the patches rubbed off on her back there. So she was in heat. That was probably early this morning. She was in good standing heat. So that's nice to see. She's the one that had the water belly calf. All right, so everybody's set up. Throw out a little bit of bedding inside. So hopefully these two stinkers go inside and hang out in there. They're doing really well, but you know, it is kind of raining out. So, you know, hopefully they come inside. But we've got some fresh bedding. I got some around the corner. We don't have the board up anymore, but hopefully that stays good. And then threw in more bedding for the new one. Also tomorrow I need to verify that we're getting some moneymaker. I got to message the rep and double check that we're still on track to have that for not this coming Thursday, Friday, but the following Thursday, Friday, the first Thursday, Friday of May. So probably what I'm going to go do right now is I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to start pulling and creating my spreadsheet that I normally do, exported from the herd book, and just kind of looking at who's going to be in our tank and what my options are going to be and who do I want to start breeding to who, and I got to finalize that. And never know, there might be a last minute bull to all of a sudden find its way in the tank other than moneymaker. So you never know. Who knows? It's all fun. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. So the calf hits the ground and is off and running and doing well. So yeah, again, today, end of 2025 calving season. I said earlier, yeah, we've had some bumps and bruises along the way, but we got some good calves on the ground. The ones out there are doing great. Even the ones we've had to kind of treat and watch and kind of baby a little bit. Those guys are doing awesome. It is the end of the day. Happy Easter to anybody that didn't catch it earlier. Hope you guys had a great weekend. If you celebrate it, if you don't really celebrate it, hopefully you still got to spend some time with family. That's basically what was fun about this weekend. for at least for us getting to spend some time with both sides of the family. So I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. But again, hit that thumbs up button, help support the channel, show us you like what we're doing here at Ohrmundt Simmentals. And of course, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And don't forget, we are trying to hit 2,000 subs by haying season / June 1st. Whichever comes second, I'll give you whichever one comes second. So help us out with that. I know you guys can do it. Just hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. And as always, thanks for coming along.